Hi and welcome to the next video in this free training series where we're focusing specifically on rhythm and right hand guitar techniques, how we create rhythm in our music, how we create bounce, how we can feel the beat of a song and create a groove and bring music to life, with colour and variety. So you're not just stuck playing kind of one-dimensional strumming patterns. Yeah, that's what this series is all about. Now, for the last couple of weeks, we've all been really hard at work putting together a brand new guitar program called Rhythm Master. And that's what this series is about, really. It's giving you the chance to get a flavour for what this guitar program is going to be about, and also just to help you. So our sort of business model here is really simple. We put out tons of free videos and free training. And then, of course, that if you enjoy that, then naturally you'll want to come on board and join us. So what we thought we'd do for this video is include some of the lessons that you'll find inside the Rhythm Master program here, so you can get a better flavour for what's inside the program. And the main thing really from this series is that we want to help you move along to the next part of your guitar journey. So whether you enroll in any of our courses or not, we still want to help you. Our mission is to spread the gift of music far and wide. So I hope you find this stuff useful. What you'll find here is a mix of some basic lessons that we recorded earlier this week, and then some more sort of intermediate to advanced stuff as well. Hopefully, I hope that there's something here for everybody. So I hope you enjoy this stuff, and I hope it helps you become a more rhythmic and expressive guitarist. Remember, the more rhythmic possibilities you have, the more fun that you have on the instrument, and the more accurately you can kind of express yourself and express whatever the ideas are that you want to communicate through your music. I hope you find this useful, and without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, how do we figure out the beat of a song, right? We know that this is absolutely fundamental. It's completely, it's completely binary here. If we've got the beat of the song and we're playing along with it, then our playing will sound effortless and correct. If we can't find the beat of the song, if we're not playing with the beat of the song, then we're going to sound terrible. It really is that stark. It's essential that we can figure out and find the beat of a song. So how do we do it? Well, there's 5 ways that you can do it. You can read it, you can feel it, you can hear it, you can measure it, and you can Google it. Okay, there are five ways that you can figure out the beat of a song. So let's go through them one by one. Firstly, if you want to figure out the beat of a song, you can read it. Now, if you have the sheet music for the song, or the chord chart, or the guitar tab, or whatever it might be, if it's written out and tabbed, correctly, then the tempo of the track will be there. Now, remember, the tempo is measured in beats per minute. That's how many beats there are. That's a measure of the speed of the song. So if you have some kind of formal, written documentation for the song, then the beat, the speed of the song, it'll be written there at the top. Okay. Most of the time nowadays, for the average sort of amateur player at home, you won't have that. Okay. So that's why we need these other techniques. Okay. So the next one is that you can feel the beat. Now, this is an innate ability. Some people simply cannot feel the beat of the song. But some people can. They just need a bit of gentle encouragement and some guidance on how to do that. So the easiest way to think of this is it's how you would tap your foot along to a song, or it's how you'd clap your hands if you were going to clap along to a song. So if you're trying to feel the beat of a track, then if you just kind of stop thinking about the guitar for a minute and just think, okay, if I was going to just tap my foot along to this song, how would that sound? Then almost always, if you've got a sense of timing, you will find that in that way. So how would you clap your hands to it? How would you tap your feet to it? That's how we would feel the beat of a song. But of course, some people can't feel the beat of the song, which is why we have these other techniques. So the next one is to hear the beat of the song. And the easiest way to do that is to listen to the track and listen to the drums, if there are drums on the track, of course. But if you can listen to the drums, there's a mixture of drums that are going on there. You have the ones that tend to cut through are the snare drums. So if you listen to, a drum kit being played, you've got the bass drum, which is the low, dum, 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 deep drum. You have a hi-hat, which is very trebly, very high, and tends to be quite fast. And then you have the snare drum, which has got a kind of sharper sound to it. So if you can picture a drum kit being played, it's kind of and it's that ka sound, the snare, that cuts through the best in a mix of music. So if you can listen out for that, depending on how the music is mixed, what genre it is, and a million other things, the drums might be arranged in a different way. But specifically what I want you to do is listen to the drums. And it can take a bit of practice to kind of filter through the different elements of a piece of music. But once you've done it a few times, you'll be able to do it really quickly. And figuring out what the drums are doing and matching your downstrokes to those beats of the drum is a really, really effective way to play exactly in time to a piece of music. So far we've covered, reading the beat, hearing it and feeling it. The next one is measuring it. And the way that we measure that is using a metronome. Now, a metronome is a really simple little device. You can get them from, your local guitar shop or Amazon for, $5, $10, £5-10. And a metronome is a little device that measures the speed of music. And remember, we measure the speed of music in BPM, beats per minute, and that's the tempo of the song. It's a measurement of the speed of the track. So with a metronome, you can set it to a certain time and then set it going, and it'll go tick tock in the beat that you've set it to. But the other way why it's so useful is you can tap in the beat of a song and it will show you what the BPM is. So the one I use now is just an app on my phone. If you just go on the just search on the App Store, it's on Android and iOS, and just search for metronome. There's tons of apps. And you can physically tap in the beat of the track, and then it will give you a metronome click track that you can play along to. So using metronomes is super, super powerful, but it's a bit of a clunky, clumsy way, and I kind of prefer people to develop these skills themselves as possible, rather than rely on like an external device. We want you to feel this stuff. So the metronome's sort of the nuclear option, and then the last one on our list here is to Google it. So if you're trying to figure out the beat of a song and you just cannot get it, then you can always just Google, BPM Hotel California, or what is the tempo of Hotel California, or whatever the track might be that you want to play, and you'll find it there very quickly. But what we don't want to do is use Google as a crutch, to figure stuff out. We want you to develop your own sense of timing. So there we go. We've whizzed through, 5 ways there that you can find the beat of a song. You can read it, you can feel it, you can hear it, you can measure it, or worst comes to the worst, you can Google it. Okay, I hope you found this useful. Remember, finding the beat of a song is absolutely essential and fundamental. If you're playing with the beat of a song, it will sound effortless. If you're not playing with the beat of the song, it's going to sound terrible no matter what you do. So I hope you found this lesson useful.